In this tutorial, I will show you how to build a fully interactive game lens like this in just a few minutes without any coding, completely from scratch. This is possible thanks to Easy Lens by Snapchat. Check the description below for a special link to access Easy Lens and follow along with me. Not just this game, you can literally make any game you can think of. You might be thinking, what is Easy Lens? Easy Lens is an AI-powered creative platform that lets anyone build interactive lenses for Snapchat. It does not require you to have any coding knowledge or design experience. It uses a conversational AI chat interface that most of us are familiar with. You just describe what you want and its multi-agent system handles the rest. Easy Lens is available on web, iOS and Android. We will be using the web version. Before we get into building, let's see how to come up with good lens ideas. For this, I use the TID framework: Trigger, Interaction and Delight. Trigger is how the user starts the game. It can be a screen tap or it can be the press of a record button. Next is the interaction. This is how they play the game. It is also known as game mechanics. Some examples for interaction are tilting their head left or right, tapping the screen, opening their mouth. Finally, delight. This is the reward the user will get for performing the interaction. This can be a new high score, a special item unlock, or even a cool animation. Something that feels good. Delight is the reason that the user will want to play the game again and again. If a lens is missing any of these three pillars, then it will feel flat. So whenever I have an idea, I check it against the TID framework and make sure all three stages are defined. That's the complete framework. Here are 3 ways you can use to come up with great game lens ideas using Easy Lens. Number 1. Browse the Easy Lens gallery. Easy Lens has a huge library of games and lenses other creators have already built. Number 2. Search in Explore mode. A faster way to find lenses is in the text box here in the center. It has 2 modes, Create and Explore. I'll simply type find me game lenses built with head tracking and it pulls up all the lenses built with head tracking. Number 3. Use the Easy Lens idea generator. Just go to this URL, select game and it will generate full game creation prompt with genre, theme and mode. Use it when you don't know what you want to make. By now you should have an idea that you want to build into a complete game lens. Let's see how to take that idea and convert it into a good game prompt and create the actual lens. You do this by describing it in 3 parts: the content, the interaction and the goal. That's the formula for a game prompt. Content is the element of the game. Interaction is what the player does. Goal is what they're trying to achieve. Here is an example. Make a game with a spaceship that tracks my face. I have to avoid asteroids and collect stars. Alright, let's build the game now. First, I'll come to the text box and switch to thinking mode. Here, I'll write my prompt. Make a hand tracking game where 3D shapes fly up from the bottom of the screen and I have to cut them with a neon blade tracked to my index finger. Slicing the shapes cuts them in half. The goal is to slice as many shapes as possible before the timer runs out. Add instructions, scoring and restart option. Once I've written my prompt, I'll send it by clicking on this arrow button. Here you can see the agent has already started working. Because I'm using thinking mode, it comes back with a couple of clarifying questions and answer options for me to choose from. I'll choose the recommended options. Once it has everything it needs, it gets into planning the whole game. Here you can see the plan. Once the plan is complete, it gives you an overview of the plan. Below the overview, you can see what the agent is currently doing. The right half of the screen is for previewing the lens. Here you have a couple of options. First of all, you can click on this camera button to enable your webcam. I'll disable that for now and I'll choose one of these models. You can also change the model by clicking on this button and choosing from any of these available models. To see all the models available, you can go down and click on this more option. And here you can select a model for your lens. I'll select this one. Below the model selection, we have a refresh option which refreshes the preview. Next, we have a mute and unmute option. Below that, you have an option to hide or unhide Snapchat UI. This is useful to make sure your lens elements are not being overlapped by any of the Snapchat UI elements. And finally, we have a push to Snapchat option, which is currently disabled because the agent is still building our game. It will be auto-enabled once the game is complete. Let's wait for the agent to finish building our game. Looks like the agent is done building the game. Let me switch to my webcam view and see if, okay, there is a blade tracking my finger, and I'll see if I can slice the shapes. Oh yes, I can slice the shapes. Awesome. It is working, but you can see these elements are overlapping each other. Let's fix that. I'll switch to the model and I'll go to the edit option. I'll bring the combo to the left side and score to the left side. I'll change their font to be this one, and I'll bring time to the center and also change its font. Once done, I'll click on done and these new changes are applied. If you want, you can also change the font of the instruction. Actually, let me do that. I'll go to edit option again. I'll select the instruction, show your index finger to start slicing. Once done, I'll change its font, this one, so that it matches our lens theme, and I'll bring it towards the center. And once done, I'll click on done button. A quick tip: to fine tune something in your lens, there is no need to always reprompt. You can just open these code blocks and edit them. So for the UI progress bar, I'll click on edit option and then I can easily make it longer. I can change its border width to be 15 and I can change its color to be something else like green. I can change the checkpoint color to be blue. I can also edit these positions by selecting them and moving their position on the actual lens. Once done, I'll click on this done button and that new change is applied to our lens directly. Let me preview the lens one more time before actually publishing it. So as soon as I show my index finger, the shape starts flying. I can easily cut them. And you can see the combo is still overlapping. So I'll change to a model and I'll go to edit option and move the combo a little bit down so that it does not overlap. Once I've made my changes, I'll click on done and I'll switch to my webcam view and refresh the preview. So this time, whenever combo hits, it should not overlap. Awesome. So this is now working. The shapes are flying up. I want them to fly up and then come down. So for this, I can just prompt EasyLens to make that change. I'll switch the model. I'll write, make the shapes fly up and come down with gravity. I'll click on send. Okay, it has made the changes that we asked it to make. So let me switch it to my webcam view. And right now you can see the shapes are flying up and then falling down with natural gravity. This looks good. Let me switch it to one of these models. As a final touch, I'll ask it to add sound effects. I'll click on send. Okay, it looks like it has added sound effects. Let me switch it to my webcam view and hear the sound effects. Nice. I'm happy with how this looks and works. Let's publish it so anyone on Snapchat can play it. Click on this Publish Lens button. It will take you to the publishing screen. Here you can rename your lens. I'll call it Shape Ninja. Next is the lens icon, which is already generated for us, so I'll leave this as it is. Next, I want to change my preview video. I'll click on this pencil icon and here I can select any of these models. I think this model will be best for our game. Click on record and it will automatically record a video for us. And once done, I'll click on apply. I'll enable Lens Plus payouts. You will get rewarded when Lens Plus subscribers use your lens. And for the publish settings, I'll make sure it is public and it is remixable. For sharing options, I'll select both. What this will do is when your lens is published, it will automatically post a story on your Snapchat with this preview video, and it will also post a spotlight so that more people can discover your lens. Drop down the advanced settings. Here you can see all the tags assigned to your lens. You can add up to 8 tags, and Easy Lens has already added 6 for us. Below that, we have my favorite option, Download Lens Studio Project. If you click on generate and download, what this will do is it will package your lens into a Lens Studio project, which you can then take into Lens Studio and build further. Once it is packaged, it will get downloaded as a zip file. Those were all the publish options. I'll click on publish and the lens goes live once it is approved by the Snapchat team. This usually takes a couple of hours. You can share a link to your lens by copying this URL and sending it to your friends. Or you can directly share a snap code so anybody can scan this with their Snapchat app and open your lens. Follow EasyLens on YouTube and play with EasyLens on Instagram. And there's also a Discord where you can share what you make or ask doubts. So that's how you build a complete game on EasyLens for Snapchat. Thank you so much for watching till the end. For more tutorials like this, subscribe to the channel and I'll see you in the next one.